Hello, this is Duncan Welder, and welcome back to another 4-minute VTA training video. Today, we're going to explore the output to teams options for reports in VTA that have an output that is people. So, let's take an example. Say that we have people who need to get some additional training because they have not been to new employee orientation the past 5 years. Well, picking those people out of a filtered list by, say, job title or department is going to be difficult because they could span multiple areas. But if I go down to my events report option and a non-attendance report, what the non-attendance report will do is return a list of students that haven't attended a particular bit of training in a window of time. So I'm going to grab all of my students, just active employees at my site only. On the What tab, I'm going to pick a course, and that is New Employee Orientation. I'm going to hit Add to Selected so that it's in my list because I could have multiple courses down there. On the When tab, I'm going to run this back to the beginning of 2001. So getting the past 5 years and a little bit of change there. Now, I can just run that report, and I always encourage you to do that just so that you have the ability to see what it's going to look like, what that output is going to be before you add it to your team. So it's just a nice safety check there, so I can see my RISC non-attendance report for all students between 1/1/21 and 4/14/26 for new employee orientation is a list of 140 people that have not attended that class in that window of time. So if I want to put them on a team, rather than going in and manually adding them, I can change my file type from PDF, these others, the CSV, the Excel format, but one is output to teams. And again, for most reports, outside of things like listing the course catalog, you can output to teams. So now I can either replace everyone on that team, I can append people to the bottom of that team, or I can update just an existing teams. We'll delete the members that are there, but it won't update the assignment dates for people that are already on that team. Now, I've already created a team that's called No Orientation in the past 5 years. So I'll select that, and I'm going to just hit OK, and that will essentially generate that report and let me download the output. Now, in this case, it is just going to be a relatively ugly text file there versus my pretty formatted PDF. But if I scroll down, I'll see my final count there at the bottom, so the number of people that were added to that team. And I'm going to go ahead and hit OK there. Oh, I didn't need to do that. And if I go over to my people and teams, let me open that No Orientation the last 5 years team. And you can see that there should be 140 students included, and you can see those counts at the bottom there. Everyone has today's date because they were just added to the team today, and I left that as the default. So another good way of putting people on teams when you have a batch of employees or batch of students that don't necessarily fall into a easy, clean kind of division. So again, if you have questions about features and functions of VTA, or if you have recommendations for additional topics, never hesitate to let us know. I sincerely appreciate your time.